There we go. We're gonna start as if we're coming from one night, Mage. So, because my microphone was off for a sec, but that's okay. Welcome everybody to the earliest panel in Wizard World virtual history. It's 10 a.m. here on the East Coast, 7 a.m. on the West Coast, and we are here with some of our favorite cosplayers: Night Mage, BB Alcade cosplay, and Andy Serpentine cosplay. They are doing 18 combatants, 4 cosplayers, 1 day of tournament action, a Mortal Kombat cosplay marathon is happening. We're going to be checking in with them right now at 2 p.m. midday and then 6 p.m. later this evening when it's all said and done. We're super excited. I am here with Night Mage himself. Already in Night Mage, you're already in your first costume of the day. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Sub-Zero. First of all, I don't want to hear about early. We've been up since like 4 a.m. Okay, so let's not talk about early.
That was your own. That is your own choice, Night Mage. You guys chose to do this. I want to speak about.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I want to speak about your reason for doing this in general. But first off, let's do some intros. Why don't you take us around the room there, the swamp, and we can say hello to everybody.
Sorry, sunlight. Hi, I'm BB Alcade cosplay. Right now, I am dressed up as Jade.
Very nice.
So, I'll be doing 5 cosplays today. So.
Very cool. Thank you for being here, BB.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Andy Serpentine cosplay. Right now, I'm Sonya Blade.
And later, I'll be Sindel. I'm lucky. I got it easy today with only 2 costumes.
And Night Mage, tell us about yourself too, as well.
Yeah, Night Mage. I'm dressed up as Sub-Zero right now. I'll be doing 10 costumes today.
Ooh.
10, yeah. And then we also have over here testing his lights out. That is Blazek Photography, Fred Blazek. Awesome, amazing photographer. And Doran, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, Duran, modern animator, videographer here to capture everything that's going on.
Very cool.
So yeah, basically what we're going to do is we're having a tournament style photo shoot. So we're gonna do how many battles are we doing? 16?
A lot.
16 battles. And it's going to be a tournament style, so there's going to be a definite winner at the end. And then we're also doing intro videos, so just like how you see in the video games. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So it's just going to be a long, long, fun day.
Yeah, yeah. All I can picture is the waiting pose, you know, where they're just kind of standing there and shifting back and forth.
That's all we're doing. And that's what the game is for.
And tell everybody where you're zooming in from. You're in a swamp, but where are you exactly?
So this is the Newport Wetlands. We're actually at Mill Creek Park in Youngstown, Ohio. Mill Creek Metro Parks is one of the largest metro parks actually in the United States. It hits like 3 different counties in Ohio, but there's epic scenery here from wetlands to wooded areas to waterfalls, lakes, to stones and like bridges and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, we scouted around. We're going to go to 7 different locations in the park.
Wow.
So every battle is going to, we're going to have at least 2 battles in every location. It's going to be pretty awesome.
That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. We have Rachel, who's in Facebook right now, watching from Northeast Ohio, so fellow Ohioan. Checking it out. We also have Todd checking in from California. So there you go. Todd's up pretty early their time, just like you guys. But you're telling me you were up at 4 a.m. getting ready for this?
Yeah, well, I had to work out first, of course.
Of course.
I'm up at 5.
Now, talk to me about this, Night Mage. You've done an impressive amount of builds over the quarantine. Quarantine did not slow you down. In fact, you probably worked more than you've ever done. How many builds have you done, like, since last March 2020?
Oh, man. Last year in 2020, I did 40.
Wow.
So, and then this year so far, I think I've done roughly 15. However, 3 of them actually were for Andy here. So I made her Sonya Blade. I made her Sindel that she's wearing later, and I also made a She-Ra for her too. So yeah, about 15 so far this year. Actually, and this is how this photo shoot kind of came about. Was me and BB we were supposed to hook up as Katana and Katana and Shao Kahn last year at a convention. COVID hit, so we weren't able to meet up. And she was coming through Ohio. She was like, "Hey, how about I just stop by and we do a couple shots?" All right, cool. Well,
Yeah, but as everyone knows, with Night Mage, nothing is small. So yeah.
So I had to up the ante. So I'm like, listen, since you're going to be here, how about I just do a couple costume changes? We'll get it done. And then it went from like 5 characters to 7 characters to 10 to now like 18, and it's just it escalated.
And you have all 18 with you right now, like in the vicinity?
Well, in our cars, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's
I flew on a plane with mine.
What'd you say, BB?
I flew on a plane with mine.
Yeah, BB, where do you live again? Where are you from?
Northern Michigan.
Got it. I knew you were I knew you were Midwest, but I couldn't remember exactly. IKEA Glover's checking in from Delaware too, so we got people all over the place checking in.
All over.
Yeah, as a reminder, everybody watching now, check in, come back at 2 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to see the evolution of the Mortal Kombat cosplay marathon.
Yeah. We should actually have a few shots to probably like preview show you too.
Oh, nice! Like right now?
Oh no, we haven't started yet.
I was late.
Yeah, we're gonna 2 p.m. will be fun because you'll be right in the midst of it, and we'll have some of the builds photos loaded up so we can check out all that stuff. Who are your characters? Who do you? I don't know if I've never asked this question of a cosplayer before. Like what their favorite? Well, maybe I have. What their favorite cosplay is, and I know it's tough because it's like they're all the best. But do you have something that you're excited for today to showcase or to show off?
Probably my Katana. I made the fans, printed the mask.
Awesome.
She was kind of a dream cosplay for me, so that's my big excitement.
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
really excited about being Sindel. I mean, just everything about it makes me feel like awesome. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite. I'm just I'm actually excited just to like pretend like I'm doing karate. That's what I'm most excited for, is just doing karate all day. That's awesome.
Yeah, can you go over to let's talk to I forgot his first name, Blazek photography.
He's so shy. I kind of am.
Hey, man, what's up? I'm Mike.
Oh, having fun with these guys.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about your process. I think, and I know Night Mage and BB and Andy will agree. The key to most successful cosplayers is the cosplay photographer. You know what I mean? Making sure their awesome looks and all the work that they put in really pops and comes out. Tell me a little bit about like your process for the day and how you'll be staging them and such, just for folks watching at home that don't know about the behind the scenes.
Well, for me, it's about the fun with the cosplayers because I do photography as my real job, and then cosplay photography is as a hobby and for fun, basically. And if these guys are having fun, I'm having fun, and we get a lot of great photos.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's I mean, been doing this for quite a long time, so everything's just in my head, more or less. So to describe it, I don't know how to.
That's okay.
How
How
about
would you?
scenery? You like scenery? Like,
Scenery, yeah, I don't know what that was.
so many bugs out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever can fit with the costume, and make it pop that much more. The scenery just is an afterthought to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go around and see fun scenery, but if the cosplay doesn't pop with it, it's like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's all about the composition, right? And putting it all together.
It is.
Are you guys? Were you a big fan of the games? As I know a lot of us
Growing
were.
up, I was. And even the Mortal Kombat movie, I was a big fan.
Yeah, I love the original movie.
Not Annihilation, just the first one.
Hey, Annihilation was awesome.
I need to go back and watch Annihilation. I feel like I did not give it due justice at the time. Cool. Well, thank you so much. It's always, like I said, it's always interesting to hear kind of the behind the scenes. Night Mage, what are some of the you mentioned the battles and the karate, but yeah, what are some of those thoughts in your head of how you would be staging each of these shots and each of these looks based off? Are you basing it off of game moves and like specific character?
So the intro videos definitely is going to be very in character to the characters. And as far as the posing, so the idea is going to be we're going to have definitely one face-off pose. We're going to have one action in battle pose, and then we're actually going to have a fatality pose too.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
Yeah.
Can you give us
fatalities will be happening.
Any spoilers on some of the fatalities? I know that's everyone's favorite.
You might
part.
see it. You have to come back and see. You might see a couple.
All right, so you heard it here first. If you want to come back and see some bloody blood and gore, come back a little bit later in the day and check in. I want to hear everybody who's excited for the movie, this new movie. What is everybody's thoughts on it?
So excited.
I mean, honestly, I think it's like unanimous. I don't think I've heard anyone say anything bad like about the movie. Everyone's just curious.
All the reports that I've heard on it so far, I've heard it's so good.
Yeah, I've heard really good things.
5-year-old me is like screaming inside. So
Yeah.
It's kind
Are
of
you
like
excited?
I'm so excited. It's kind of like been interesting because it sort of has that same indie feel to it as like the original movies, but I think from a better, like more of a martial arts movie standpoint, you know what I mean, as opposed to like a cheesy, 90s action movie. It feels like they're really celebrating the martial arts aspect of the movie. They have a lot of martial arts actors in these parts, so it's not names that you've necessarily heard of like big in Hollywood, but they are all martial arts masters, you know what I mean? And so that's what I'm excited about, is to see. And they've shown teasers of sort of like moves and all the silly stuff, the get over here's, you know what I mean? But
I think they showed
Nice.
just enough to wet your palate, and like they're not oversaturating it. Yeah, I'm so excited.
yeah. IKEA Glover, who's watching on Facebook, says, big fan of Mortal Kombat. Along with my brother, have had Mortal Kombat 11 video game and been playing all their lives. So yeah, put in the chat if you're a big fan. Tell us who your favorite character is. We're going to see all... are you covering... How many games are you covering? Do you know the span? Because there was like an original 11, I think, and then they've like added characters.
I think we have every game pretty much covered.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we have actually every one covered as far as character-wise. Yeah, at least originals. See, I wish if there was more time and if COVID wasn't an issue, I would have loved to get just a huge group together
Yeah.
for even more characters. But that was another reason why it's only 3 of us. Oh, 4.
Totally.
Hopefully, it's because of COVID, and we wanted to try and be safe too. So figured, all right, we'll just all kind of run the gambit.
Yeah, nice. So I want to wrap things up with Danger, because I made the mistake beforehand of assuming Danger Cosplay was a 4th member of the, and they are. I don't know why. I don't want to discredit them. But tell us more about this new up-and-coming star cosplayer, Danger Cosplay, and how they'll be participating.
So Danger Cosplay, well, Danger is actually his middle name, like legally. That's why we came up with that.
Oh my gosh, awesome, awesome.
He is my 3-year-old son, and he loves to walk around the house with my props and my cosplays and whatnot. And I was like, this is perfect. You know, he can join us. He can get rough with us. You know, he would want to have fun. So.
And
Yeah.
tell us what character he'll be portraying.
He is doing Johnny Cage.
Nice, the classic, the classic.
Perfect for his personality.
I love a good. I hope he has a spiky.
3,
spiky
so
mouth.
yeah, he could just go around and hitting people in the crotch.
Yeah, we
That's
better
what
get some
3-year-olds
good.
do.
We better get some good behind the scenes videography of that for sure. Tell
Probably
me.
some of them throwing the temper tantrum too, so that's even more perfect.
That's hilarious. That's
The temper
hilarious.
tantrum.
Yeah, that could be his fate. That's every baby's fatality. Every 3-year-old's fatality is the temper tantrum. Temper tantrum, and it's just like it shakes the whole thing.
Temper tantrum.
I want that in the next game. That would be awesome.
Right. Tell me again. Sorry, your videographer's first name.
Yeah, Dolan.
Dolan. All right, of Modern Animator, right? Dolan,
Yeah.
tell us. I know Night Mage brought you in to do behind the scenes photography and videography. Tell us about yourself. What is Modern Animator?
Well,
Yes.
Modern Animator, name-wise, something I came up with because, well, it's like a gamer tag thing.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you know, before it was like okay, modern, like modern warfare, like Call of Duty stuff. It was at the time, and then Animator, just seemed family friendly. But yeah, for myself, I do like a lot of like convention, like as far as like cosplay goes, like I do like a lot of convention photography and videography.
Cool.
So with that, I try to do like a lot of like convention coverage, like music videos.
Oh, nice.
And then also with that, I do like a project like behind the cosplay where I ask different cosplayers like what they do outside of cosplaying conventions and just have them like write on the whiteboard and take a picture with it.
Oh, that's
So it's kind of like what their job is, like where it's like nurses, people, teachers, people who work for NASA, et cetera, et cetera. It's kind of like another fun project I just do to add to the community.
Yeah, that's so cool. We have there's a you might have heard of a photographer in New York, Real Humans of New York, I think it is, where they just get like real shots of folks and find out a little more about them. That is super awesome because that's such a thing that nobody knows about with cosplay, and a lot of cosplayers themselves always want to be their names and their characters, and you don't find out a lot about their personalities behind the cosplay. So that's awesome. Where can people? Is that just something people can Google behind the cosplay? Is that on like online somewhere?
Yeah. Yeah, if you were to like Google or look in the hashtag like behind the cosplay,
Very cool.
you should be able to find it. I've done like a lot of conventions around the U.S. now, so I've done like close to 3,000 of them.
Wow, that's amazing.
3,000.
That's crazy. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, congrats and thanks for being here today. We're excited to check in and actually check out the videos once the whole thing's done. So thanks for checking in. Yeah. All right, Night Mage, I'm gonna let you go because you got a long day ahead of you, and you've barely begun, and you've been up since. So, you guys are all suited up for shot number 1. I'm assuming.
Shot number 1 is Jade versus Sub-Zero.
Very cool.
So
very
you guys
cool.
can place your bets on who you think is going to win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with Jade just because Sorry, I'm a Scorpion guy, so I gotta always go against Sub-Zero.
Oh, okay. I get it. I get it.
Yeah. But if I see Scorpion later, I'll shout him out. But yeah, have a great shoot. We're gonna check in with you in like 4 hours or so. Hopefully you're in the middle of something crazy. So again, if you're watching at home, we had a bunch of people: IKEA, Andrew, Rachel, Todd. We checked in. A bunch of folks watching. Come back at 2 p.m. Eastern, and we'll see how they're doing, and then we'll do the final wrap up later this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. Good luck, everybody. Have a good Mortal Kombat
Thank you.
cosplay marathon. Bye, guys. Have fun. See you in a bit. And a bit, I mean 4 hours.
4 hours.
Bye, guys.
Nice.